who I absolutely love.
Uh-huh.
So, what was your involvement with Memphis?
For Memphis, I was basically the white racist towns lady.
Huh.
That's just my chorus part, and then I covered the mother part. Was played by Cass Morgan.
Yeah.
So that's what I did for about a year before I switched over to Sister Act on Broadway. So that was a good chunk of years of working.
When
It was
did
good.
you cover in this?
In Sister Act, I covered the Mother Superior. I covered Mary Lazarus,
Yeah.
and I covered Mary Martin of Tours, and I had my own part in the chorus. So I was wearing a lot of hats, and it was never boring. It was really fun.
That was a very good cast.
It really was.
Because you had Vicky
Yes.
Clark, Steph the Great,
Yes.
which
Wonderful.
is a really, really good friend of mine.
Oh, he is? Oh, he's
Yeah.
awesome.
And you had Bettina Miller.
Yes, we did.
And when Vicky left, you had Caroline Carmelo.
Yes, we did. Yes.
So, how is it, learning three parts
It's crazy.
plus your own?
Yeah, it's nuts. And there'll be some scenes where I would be sitting on stage and my synapses would go all berserk because I was knowing this part and this part and this part and this part at the same time. And then I would start to wonder who I was on stage. Like, who am I today? Whoa. And it made, well, it's exciting, but made me jittery, but to cover all of those parts and everything. But I do like the challenge of understudying a bunch of different parts. Maybe not so much anymore because my brain is not as strong, but but it was good for my brain and fun and never boring. That's the thing.
Which did you go on more?
Well, I went on for about in Sister Act. I went on for about 5 months for the Mother Superior between Vicky Clark and Carolee Carmelo's takeover. Yeah.
And you were also in my most favorite play in the world.
In the world. Okay.
The Bridges of Madison
Oh
County.
gosh, yes. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm so glad you got to see it. Not enough people got to see that beautiful show.
I love it to the point that I am so obsessed with it that pre-pandemic I had the whole cast on my TV
Oh, awesome, awesome.
through Zoom.
Oh,
And
wow.
we did it as a fundraiser and raised $6,000
Oh, wow.
for the equity.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And Kelly is one of my best friends
I love Kelly.
in the world.
She's so wonderful. Yeah. What a great leading lady, and what a great human being. Gosh, she really brought our cast together all the time. What a wonderful person.
So you did it with Kelly?
Yes. Uh-huh. And she was wonderful. Yes.
Who did you play?
And well, I was a chair mover, a furniture mover, and a sitting on a chair person. And of course, once again, I covered my dear friend Cass Morgan, who was Gladys the neighbor. So no, she was Gladys in Memphis. And what was her name? And anyway, she was the neighbor in Bridges of Madison County. So I've covered her twice, and so that's what I was doing in that show. But gosh, what a beautiful show!
Yeah. And when we did the reunion, Jason came on with Bart.
Jason and Bart actually did the reunion
Oh,
show.
that's wonderful.
So we had,
Oh, I was there. What am I talking about? I was actually there. Was it a Zoom meeting,
With
right?
who?
Yeah,
You-
reunion. I was there. Yeah,
You did the
I didn't say much. I
you
was just
did.
visiting and looking at
you
everybody.
did the third hour, but there
Oh,
was
they did the first part. Yeah. Okay.
but there was 2 hours before
For that. Yeah.
Yeah, that I did, and then there was a third hour,
Oh, okay. Which
That-
we joined in later.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it makes sense. Yes.
and so Bart was there,
Yes.
and Jason was there, and it was just a cool night.
Yeah, I'm sure it's very
So-
cool.
What was your most fondest memory of the period
Well,
of Menace
gosh,
and Cap?
there's so many. I think one of the funniest things was I had my own part, and then I was covering Cass, but we hadn't rehearsed the second act.
Yeah.
And so I knew my lines for Cass's part, but I didn't know my blocking at all. I knew that I was coming in with a cake, and, and I'm putting it in the fridge, but I didn't know, anything, So the second act, Kelly, there's a whole pattern, like at the end with the wedding and everything.
Yeah.
Kelly led me around like a little donkey, and it was so funny because I did not know where I was going. And it turned out to be just so fun and freeing. It was just great. And of course, she's just so cool. So we had so much fun, even though it was ridiculous that I didn't know where I was going, And I could see the cast going like this way, that way. And anyway, just the support of that cast was glorious. It felt so good and warm. So I miss that show so much. What a beautiful show.
Now you're in the act at the Paper Mill. What did you learn from being Mother Superior for 5 months that you took over here? And when they asked you to do it, was it like muscle memory? Oh,
Yeah.
I remember how
Yes.
this feels.
Definitely. It definitely was muscle memory. And I had done it at Ogonquit 3-4 years ago too. So I had one with Steve Beckler again, who assists Jerry Zaks. Is basically the keeper of the keys for Sister Acts for Jerry Zaks. So I had done it a little bit before. So yeah, it's just in my body,
Yeah.
And every time it's a little bit different because I'm at a different place in my life,
Yeah.
and it sort of changes it and morphs it and makes it more rich, and just everything resonates differently. So it's always a part that I can come back to and visit and enjoy very much as an actress. It's great.
Anything up for you? What next?
Well, after this paper mill, I need to go home and hang out with my family because they haven't seen much of me. So we have opposite schedules, which happens a lot in theater. So I'm going to hang out with my daughter and my husband and my son, and then we'll see. Then we'll go on a vacation, and then we'll see. I have nothing on the horizon right now that I know of, but maybe there is something on the horizon.
What would you like to do if you had your druthers?
Well, I love doing new works. They're very, very hard often to mount. And I would like to do a lot of sort of rich characters that are in my age range, and and I hope that there will be more characters for people like, older women of a certain age who get to play. So I hope that, again, that's the unknown in the universe, what's going to happen, and hopefully it will more. I'm actually seeing some really great shows coming out that have representation for us, which is great. So.
Yeah, I agree. I just want to thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
Something that the act this Sunday at the Paper Mill. Thank you, Jennifer.
You're welcome. My
Bye.
pleasure. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.